Hello my lovelies, it's Big Nanna again. Gonna read another story. Today's story is a Sainsbury's book and it's the Alpaca The Rabbit and it's by Rosemary Billam and Vanessa Julian-Ottie. Should we get started? Alpaca Rabbit was not very fond of Ellen's baby brother Robert. Ever since Robert could crawl, he had grabbed Alpaca and squeezed him tight. Now that Robert could walk, life was even more difficult. Look, there's Robert. He's walking now, and he's going to get Alpaca Rabbit. There he is. Naughty, naughty. He's a naughty little boy. Well, he's not, because he likes to squeeze the rabbit. Like cuddles with your teddies, don't you? Okay. Come on, Packer, were words that Alpaca was beginning to dread. For they meant that Robert wanted to play, and Alpaca did not enjoy playing with Robert. It must be fun to have a little brother. I wish I had one, said Ellen's friend Mary. I like him best when he's asleep, said Ellen. So do I, thought Alpaca. Look, there's Robert going to play with Alpaca again. And there's Ellen and her friend. They think it's better when Robert's fast asleep. Do you feel like that? What about any of your brothers or sisters? You've got to love your brothers and sisters and hug them with all your might. Ellen and Mary decided to play dominoes. Robert wanted to play too. I know, said Mary. Why don't you take Alpaca for a walk? That's a good idea, said Alan. Alpaca thought it was a terrible idea. Look, they're playing dominoes. Have you played dominoes? We'll have to do that when we get together, won't we? And Robert's going to take Alpaca for a walk. Alpaca doesn't want Robert to take him for a walk. Be a dear and play with Robert for a while, Ellen said to Alpaca. Look after him, won't you? She said to Robert. Come on, Packer, said Robert. She couldn't believe his luck. I wish Robert would go back to the hospital where he came from, said Alpaca. Ooh, it's not very nice of Alpaca, is it? Oh, look. They're going to go for a walk. Oh, that's quite cute. Robert picked Alpaca up, but instead of carrying him downstairs, he put him on the banister rail. What do you think happened next? I don't like this at all, thought Alpaca, as he slid at speed, out of control, down the banister. Whee! Robert took Alpaca out into the garden. His mother was talking to Mary's mother on the patio. Robert and Alpaca went to the flower bed. Look, Packer, flowers, said Robert. Alpaca knew they were flowers. He helped Ellen sow the seeds. Look, there he is sliding down the banister. He didn't like that at all. It's scary. But I bet it really was good fun. Now we're going to look at the flowers. But Alpaca says he already knows the flowers. Robert sat Alpaca in his swing and gave him a push. The swing jerked forward and lurched from side to side. Alpaca clung on. Ooh. When would Ellen come to rescue him? Suddenly, Robert whisked Alpaca out of the swing and took him right down to the vegetable patch at the bottom of the garden. Look, there he is on the swing. Ooh-wee. Oh, he didn't like it at all, did he? And there they are going to the vegetable patch. Alpaca's just not a happy bunny. Alpaca didn't know what game they were playing when Robert started crawling behind the run of beans to the lettuces. By now, Ellen and Mary had finished their game and had come downstairs for a drink. "Dinky," said Robert, and ran off, leaving Alpaca on the ground beside the lettuces. Oh no! He was near to a small greenhouse that wasn't used anymore. Oh, poor Alpaca, he's been left outside because Robert's gone inside for a drink. "Where's Alpaca, Robert?" asked Ellen. Robert pointed down the garden. "We'll get him after tea," said Ellen. Look, there's Robert crawling in the lettuces, and that's where he's going to leave him, in the garden. And Ellen's asking, "Where is Alpaca?" They're going to get him later. Let's hope they remember. Do you think they'll remember? I hope so. There was a pane of glass missing, and Alpaca crawled inside the greenhouse. When he heard Robert's voice, he sat behind the muddiest part of the glass and hoped he wouldn't be found. He wanted to stay in his own little house for a while. He might tell Ellen about it later. Ellen couldn't find Alpaca after tea, and Robert wasn't any help. She looked and looked, but there was no sign of him. Oh no! Where was Alpaca? We know he's in the shed, in the greenhouse, but she doesn't know he's crawled in the greenhouse. Look, there's Alpaca having some peace and quiet in the house. And there's Ellen looking for him. She really wants him now. Oh dear, what's going to happen? Ellen wished she hadn't asked Robert to take Alpaca for a walk. She kept searching, but had to go inside without Alpaca when it started to rain. Alpaca listened happily to the rain drumming on the roof. It would be a wonderful place to live. He beckoned to the cat to come out of the rain, and she jumped down from the fence. It was nice to have visitors. Alpaca's got a visitor, the cat. Cat's coming to see him. Look, there's the cat. And Ellen's just gone inside because it started to rain. She doesn't want to get wet. So maybe she'll try and find him later. I hope so. Poor little Alpaca. But actually, he seems to be quite happy. Meanwhile, Ellen was staring out of the window at the wet garden. Where was Alpaca? When Robert was ready for bed, she gave him Mummy's old panda to cuddle. As soon as the rain stopped, Ellen went outside for one last look. She looked on top of the compost heap, behind the tomatoes, and inside some old flower pots. And then she saw the cat running away from the old greenhouse. She bent down there, sitting inside, safe and dry. Sitting inside there, safe and dry, was Alpaca. He's been found! Ellen's found him. She was so worried, wasn't she? But now she's got him again. Wow. If the cat hadn't run out the greenhouse, do you think he would have been found? I hope so. So that's where you're hiding, said Ellen. I couldn't find you anywhere. You know, Alpaca, this makes quite a good summer house. All you need is a rug and a cup to collect rainwater in case you get thirsty. and perhaps a clock from the doll's house. Look, Ellen likes Alpaca's little house. I think she's going to make it his little home and bring nice little things for him. Let's see. Come on, Alpaca, said Ellen. Time to go in. Let's collect everything you need to make your house cosy. We'll come down here tomorrow and fix it up, and nobody will know where you are but me. So Ellen is going to keep him hidden in the greenhouse so that only she knows where he is, because she doesn't want Robert to play with him anymore. She doesn't want to lose Alpaca again because she loves Alpaca. She's very happy. You'd be happy too if you lost your rabbit, wouldn't you? You had to find it again. Very happy. Did you like that one? Night night, my darlings. See you soon. Love you. Mwah.